Boa noite, meus queridos! Como vocês estão? Eu espero encontrá-los todos muito bem, hein? Hoje, aqui no Reino Unido, a gente já sabe o que tá acontecendo, né? Vou até puxar esse negócio aqui. Último dia de liberdade. Por quê? Porque nós estamos novamente aqui no Reino Unido entrando em quarentena e o povo tá louco, gente. Eu acabei de chegar de uma reunião. O povo na rua tá desorientado, vocês não estão entendendo. Parece realmente que soltaram o gado, né? E mais uma vez, nós estamos aqui numa live maravilhosa, onde nós vamos estar falando com um convidado super gente boa, gente. Eu trouxe hoje pra vocês o outro lado da moeda. Que todo mundo fala, né? Que é super difícil aprender português. A louca. Volta, assim ó, volta. Todo mundo sempre fala que é super difícil aprender inglês e todas as vezes que a gente vai falar com alguém que vai começar a aprender inglês é sempre as mesmas coisas. Eu sempre falo que os primeiros 3 meses de aprender inglês é cagado e todo mundo sabe disso. Todo mundo fala a mesma coisa. Você que tá aí assistindo provavelmente falou também. Mas hoje nós estamos trazendo uma pessoa que não está aprendendo inglês. Copia. Comigo. Não tá aprendendo inglês. Ela está aprendendo português. Nós vamos falar com um blogueiro que é inglês, daqui de Bristol, por acaso, e que está aprendendo português. O blog dele é totalmente em cima de falar português. E hoje a gente vai entender um pouquinho. E claro, né, gente? Vamos ter que falar inglês. Então você está preparado? Vamos ver se ele tá aí? Vamos procurar ele aqui. Jake. Aonde é que está o Mr. Jake? Não tá nem online a pessoa, gente. Vamos ver. Então, nós estamos falando hoje, nós vamos fazer uma live em cima disso, para entender como é o outro lado da moeda. Vamos ver se ele vai atender a gente agora. Vamos ver se a pessoa está preparada. Aonde é que está o Mr. Jake? Estamos esperando a pessoa entrar online, gente. Antes de mais nada, eu quero desejar uma boa noite a todas as pessoas que estão aqui online agora. E nós estamos à espera da pessoa entrar online. Vamos ver. E para todos que estão aí assistindo, primeiramente, uma boa noite para vocês, né, gente? Vocês, muito obrigado, porque é o último dia aqui, principalmente as pessoas que estão vivendo aqui no Reino Unido. Hoje é o último dia. Hoje é o dia que vocês vão começar a ficar tudo doido, né? Porque ninguém quer perder a última oportunidade para a rua, porque a partir de amanhã tá tudo fechado. Olha lá, não deu nada. Vamos tentar novamente. Ah, agora entrou. Agora entrou. Olha lá, vai entrar agora, ó. Vou pegar até minha bebida aqui. Oh my God, I thought for a second, I said, where is this Bristolian guy? Oh my gosh.
Boa noite, Ricardo.
Boa noite, Jake. How are you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. First of everything, I just want to say thank you to you. I know it's the last day where here in the UK you can go out, you can do something. I don't know, maybe you have something already planned for this, but thank you very much to be here with us. And we're going to be talking a little bit about how this situation that you're doing at the moment happened, because you speak very good Portuguese. Can you explain a little bit before you introduce yourself for the people that watching us? Who are you and why are you here? And just talk a little bit about you, just for us to understand who is Jake. Because the only thing the people know, it's a guy eating a pastel. So, talk a little bit about Jake.
Ok. Eu posso falar um pouco português. Mas sei. Meu nome é Jake. Eu sou da Inglaterra. Eu moro em Londres. What do I do? Eu trabalho na indústria de televisão.
Você trabalha com a televisão. O que você faz na televisão?
It's kind of I work in like a documentary.
Okay.
So like our own production for documentary. So like I'm part of the creative process of filming documentaries. This one that I'm doing for the moment is for BBC, so it is for like it's for national television. So
That is really cool.
it's good. Yeah, it's good. But behind that, aside from that, who I am, well, I'm from Bristol. I grew up in Bristol, and I've been living in London for maybe like 8 or 9 years. And yeah, I started, well, recently I went to Brazil in February this year. My girlfriend is Brazilian, so she has family in Brasilia. And we both traveled to Brazil in February, went to Rio, the carnival. And then we went to, yes, it's very good. I enjoyed it. And I miss it a lot.
Did you dance samba? Did you get how it
No,
works?
I didn't dance samba, but I'm determined to learn.
Because it's really funny, and I will say that, and probably the people that has a partner or a friend that took to Brazil, my husband is the same thing. When I took him the first time to Brazil, seeing him dance samba was, I wish I was working with as a blogger on that time, because that would make a lot of followers, because that was awesome. That was priceless. So
Yeah, I don't know if I would make that public now.
And how you decided? Because you have your Instagram. It's quite popular now. No, like I was watching a few videos of you. Hola, he's coming back. Are you there, Jake? Your
Yeah,
Instagram is quite popular. You learn. You're doing videos teaching Portuguese to English people. So
yeah,
and talking about English words, because the last one was talking about English words to
yeah,
Brazilians. How
yeah.
this started? How did you decide to do that?
So when I went to Brazil, like I knew just the tiniest bit of Portuguese. I just knew how to say hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And I wanted
Better
to,
than me when I arrived in UK.
yeah, I wanted to learn more, but like it's just a bit hard, like the time. No, it's like it takes time to learn a language, and so I was doing like a little bit on Duolingo. But once, like I was in Brazil for like 1 month, and also we planned to travel for 2 months, and after 1 month, the quarantine started. And I was just sat indoors. I was like, what can I do? I was like, I can try to continue to learn a little bit more Portuguese. So
Or
I
go
found a tutor.
crazy.
Yeah, so the first thing I did was like to YouTube, like a few things, how to learn Portuguese. Very like typical things to YouTube, search on YouTube. And yeah, I found a few guys talking about, in a few American guys talking about speaking Portuguese. So I took a few of their tips, and then I found a tutor who I did like lessons with twice a week. And after that, I just realized that like it's quite like interesting for Brazilians to see like someone learning Portuguese. And because of this, I was like, it would be kind of interesting to document my progress. And I had this idea that like I kind of like researched that it takes 2 years to learn a language, and I thought like if I can document 2 years of my progress from like knowing zero Portuguese
Nothing.
to being fluent. Like my target is 2 years. If I can do it in less than that, then great.
Gente, como vocês sabem, live é uma maravilha, né? Que ela vai parando assim durante o tempo.
Yeah, but my
A
idea
gente
is just
perdeu
to
o Jake aqui. Olha lá,
document the
voltou.
progress. So yeah, I started film like one video, and then it received quite a few views, just like from knowing like I didn't have any like followers. And then I thought, let me start like an Instagram for like Brazilian stuff, Brazilian content. And yeah, just received like followers from like nowhere. And I thought, keep going, keep going.
I can do that.
Yeah, and yeah, because I do like filmmaking anyway. The YouTube thing wasn't difficult for me to do. It was just kind of like just put a camera in front of myself. I knew how to edit. So yeah, I started to make the videos. First, I was quite lazy with the videos. I didn't do much with them, but now I try to make them a bit more creative, a bit more engaging, a bit more exciting. But the Instagram thing's a lot of fun because I have like a lot of Brazilians that follow me, and it's really cool to engage with them. So
For you to know, let me just, because I needed to invite some people, because there's a lot of people that want to talk to you. So I'm just going to remind them that you're here. So who told me about you was a Brazilian. And I think I followed you, and then you followed me back straight away, as I remember. And it was my friend that told me, said, do you
yeah, I
know
seen
there's
you were
this
from
English
Bristol, and
guy?
I thought Brazilians in
Yeah,
Bristol. I was like,
like
I didn't
rabbits.
think of Brazilians
We
in
like
Bristol.
rabbits here. Yeah, it's literally came one male, one female. After 7 months, there's 300 here. It's incredible. Like, it's we procreate really fast. So I don't know how it happened, but it's a lot of them. But it's incredible because when they told me, because they came to me and said, do you know, did you see this English guy that is speaking Portuguese? So I went to, because I literally stalking people inside of the Instagram. I literally go there and I dig in looking for people because I think for Brazilians always say it's so difficult to learn English. But I always wanted to show how difficult and how is the process to learn Portuguese. And then when I always want to do this video, I always want to find someone to talk about it. And then someone throw me your Instagram, and then I start to. I remember the first video I saw of you is you with Anita. No, I'm lying. I think there was one with Anita that Anita is
Yeah,
saying something. She was saying that, and then there was another one that you were trying to learn the phrases.
yeah,
So I wanted to everyone that is there now. There's a lot of Brazilians. So first thing, people, before I started, I'm going to speak in Português now, Jake, just to let everyone know. Gente, so nós estamos falando com o Jake. What's your surname, if you don't mind, Jake?
Dix, D-I-X. I don't know how you say this in
Dix.
Portuguese, huh?
Dix. Yeah, we say the same thing. So, gente, nós estamos falando com o Jake Dix. Ele tem um canal tanto no YouTube como no Instagram. E os vídeos dele são para mostrar para os estrangeiros como falar português. E se vocês ainda não conhecem, tá aí. Já entra no Instagram dele para dar uma olhada, porque os vídeos dele são maravilhosos. Ele literalmente tenta fazer da melhor maneira explicar para um estrangeiro como falar português. E a maneira dos vídeos é muito engraçada, então vale a pena. Só que uma coisa que eu quero pedir a todos os brasileiros que estão assistindo é que eu quero frases em português para que ele fale, sim? Eu ia escrever algumas, mas eu decidi que eu ia pedir a vocês que me mandassem frases em português. Então, se vocês já tiverem alguma ideia, comecem a escrever aí frases que vocês querem que o Jake... Because I have something that I want to do with you, Jake. So I'm asking everyone to send me some phrases in Portuguese that I want you after to try to do it. But I don't want to... Gente, eu não quero que vocês me mandem simple ones. I want the ones with very, very, very strong accent, you know? I don't want a good morning. I don't want the easy. Eu quero lembrar, as fáceis ele já conhece. Ele já fala português. Eu quero que vocês mandem aquelas mesmo para acabar com o negócio. I want an accent. So think about it. And when I ask, you need to have... Quando eu perguntar para vocês, vocês já tem que ter tudo certinho. Mamão com açúcar. Agora, so Jake, tell a little bit how was for you to start to speak Portuguese. Because one thing is, when I started to learn English, I hate it. I'm not lying. The first 2 months was really, really... I know still my accent. People say I have accent. I don't see it, but you know. How was for you to start to learn Portuguese? Because you were in Brazil. How was that?
For me, I don't know about you, but like my experience with language is literally just speaking my native language. So I don't really have like a good understanding of languages, like the real in-depth of like learning a language. So it's just kind of like starting fresh, literally like being at school again. And there was just some things that I just have no idea. Like when you know I was learning about conjugating verbs, this was so difficult for me because I was thinking like, why can't we not just have one word for like I spoke?
Oh my God! My partner
spoke,
said the same thing. Why you have so many?
Yeah, we spoke. I was like, this confused me so much. But I think, like you said, the first 2 months is the hardest thing, is to be consistent.
Frustrating. It's a little bit frustrating, huh?
You understand nothing. So, and then like after like 3 or 4 months, I started to understand some more things, and then people around me, I could understand like more in conversations of people. Like I can understand just like 5 words, and then I have an idea of the conversation. And now even more. So now when I write things, I understand quite a lot. But it's just the talking that I find difficult, and the remembering words, remembering, you know, structuring sentences. This is still quite difficult for me, but I think like because I've immersed myself so much, I've learned quite a lot. But I also need to remember that like learning a language is such a long journey, and I think because I'm immersing myself with people that speak both languages, I feel sometimes like, or mostly like my Instagram, all the comments are in Portuguese. So
But I
try.
think because I think the Brazilians are really enjoying. For me, for example, when I watch your video, one of the things that kept me watching your videos is because you bring something that is really real. Because Brazilians, I'm not, they're gonna hate me. Brazilians gonna hate me, but they always think they suffer more than everyone. You know? Oh my God, it's so difficult to learn English. And I was one of them. So, you know, like it was so my partner, for example, when he learned Portuguese, now he's a teacher in a Bristol University.
Yeah,
When
that's
I
so
met him, he didn't speak any. I think he still say that he learned Portuguese because he lived with me because I talk a lot. So he thinks I helped the process. I don't get the salary, but I helped him to be there. Um, do you think your girlfriend? You said you have a Brazilian girlfriend. She speak Portuguese. She speak Portuguese with you, or she started speaking English? How was the experience to be in her
it's a
house, for
it's a good
example?
question to ask you, you know, because like your partner, he spoke Portuguese, but did he learn from you like a lot, or did he study
No, no, no.
himself?
He still say until today because when we met, we married. We lived together for 16 years.
Yeah,
When we met, I didn't know English. He was learning Portuguese. So we were 2 months without understand much each other. He still say if he understand all the crap that I was talking on that time, we will not be together today. It was be running.
yeah,
So he still say that, and I quite believe it because I'm no filter person. I'm the kind of person with no filter. I talk a lot of crap. So he still say today if he understands everything, he probably will not be with me because Brazilians, we are loud people. We talk in the top of each other. We talk a lot. You probably saw that in Brazil, you know. It's
yeah.
a lot of noise, and we can survive around. How was this experience for you when you get there?
Loud, yeah. Being at the dinner table, you know, I was quite like,
I love
I
it.
was quite overwhelmed with like, because for me, like if I go to, if I'm a guest at like a house, kind
Olha,
of
gente, ele
help,
tá
I would take
voltando,
my
gente,
plate
ele tá voltando.
to the dish at least. But I can't do this in Brazil. Like they got frustrated at me for doing this in Brazil. It was
Of
like
course.
so this was
And you
strange for me
realize
because
that
I
they
just
leave
had to
the
sit there and
and
just be
repeat.
waited on.
Did you learn? Because a friend of mine, in my birthday, I think it was 2 years ago, I invited a friend to come to my birthday. He met another girl, one of my girlfriends. So he was English, my girlfriend was Brazilian. So both of them were single. So I introduced them because I knew both of them. I looked both of them and said, "Oh, it'll be perfect." So I introduced them, and they get together on the night, and they start to be together. So they start to be girlfriend and boyfriend. So she took him to Brazil. So before he went there, he called me and said, "Oh, Ricardo, I'm going to Brazil. What do I need to do?" She was from Rio, and I said, "It's super easy. There's techniques to go Brazil. English people that's watching here, techniques, super easy. You when you go there, there's two people that you need. They need to love you. Is the mom and the grandma.
Yeah, it's
The
true.
rest of people, they just there. Don't worry about the rest.
Yeah, it's
Mom
true.
and grandma, they need to love you. The
Yeah,
rest is just extra."
it's true because like I don't for us like when we meet the parents. it's always the dad. Like the mum is always gonna like, she's always like a bit soft towards you anyway. It's nice to have a son-in-law. But yeah, in this country, it's like the dad. You have to impress the dad. You know, you have to have a good job or something. I don't know. You have to earn some. You have to be. You have
The
to have
grandma, to
but
be
in Brazil,
honest,
it's so much more laid back.
if the grandma is there, is the grandma. And the things
Yeah,
that you need to see, you grab the family by the food. So never fill your
yeah,
plate too much because you need to repeat. So
yeah,
if you repeat 2 times, you got the mom. If you repeat 3, you got the mom, the dad, the grandma, you got everyone. So
yeah.
always small plates, loads of times.
I, I adopted this technique quite early, the small plate technique. And if I piled everything on my plate, they're gonna offer me more. But the most time, I just had to keep eating because they didn't stop.
All the
And
time.
yeah, there's so
No.
much food as well.
Do you eat meat? Do you eat meat?
Yes, I do. Yeah,
My
yeah.
partner is vegetarian.
Like I don't know how. I don't know if I could go to Brazil and be vegetarian because every dish is like meat. You know,
And
it's.
how long was the first time from today? How long have you been the first time in Brazil? So how long have been there?
I was there for 5 months.
No, no, but how long before? This has been a year ago, 5 years ago. How long that was now? Your
The
first
first
time was
time, yeah, the
literally
first
now.
time, yeah, the first time was
So
spent
how long have you been speaking Portuguese?
just since April.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah, no, serious. If I look back to my Instagram, or my YouTube, which literally is like when I decided to start learning properly, like focus. That's when I started. Before that, I was just using Duolingo, and I just knew how to say. I just knew how to say food, good morning, good night, and I knew how to say
Gente,
some animals.
vo- vocês têm que ir assistir ele fazendo bolo de fubá. Vocês não estão entendendo. I watched you. Do
Yes.
you know I'm Brazilian? I don't know. I don't bake cakes.
I love
No,
baking
no.
cake.
My cake is to kill people. I'm not even joking. If I cut a piece of the cake, I can throw in someone and I can make him literally fall on the floor. I'm the horrible person. So I was watching you baking the fubá and I was a little bit annoyed.
Really?
Super annoyed.
Impressed?
No, annoyed, not impressed. I watched it twice and I said, how he's doing this. So I sent it to a friend and I said, can you explain me how an English guy can do a fubá
It's
dough?
actually a very simple cake.
Not
Very
make it
simple.
easy. You not
But
make the case easy.
I like to bake, so I have like I've baked before, so yeah. But it feels good to make a Brazilian cake, perfect the first time.
And what do you expect for me to understand a little bit? I know you started as a trial because, like you said, you wanted to film you for 2 years to
Yeah,
see the progress. But now that you notice that people enjoying, 'cause I myself, I watch your videos all the time because I really enjoyed it to see how it's not just funny. It's really the information that you have is really cool. So I can see a foreign watching
yeah,
and learning with it. What do you think you're gonna do with the process now? Because you're doing quite well, and as a blogger, because I
yeah,
worked, I say the people sometimes come to me and say, "Oh, I wish to be a blogger." Don't. It's a very very difficult job, and you need to work all the time because you can't stop it. But seeing the work you're doing now, what are the projection that you have for the future with that?
um,
Or do you have any?
no, it's a good question because like I find myself like I had before I started my YouTube, I had no interest in like
I
in
don't, yeah,
Instagram.
I get you with that.
YouTube. So I just started, but now like I'm setting myself goals. I'm like, I want this many subscribers, but I try not to like. It's quite difficult, because like I try not to take it too seriously. I don't,
But
but I like to manage like a part of like So I'm able to work and still make videos, which is great.
yeah,
I don't want to become like too stressed out about making videos, and I always say like I know it might sound boring, but if I'm enjoying it, I'm going to keep making them, and that's it. But I do have some like projections, and I do have some like goals that, for me, like I just want to keep tracking my
Can you
progress.
see yourself? Because I say that I do mentoring of Instagram as well. I
Yeah.
say I do everything, to be honest. Like everything that you have with media, I always try to be around. And I always say to the people that is you need to do if you love it. Like you said right now,
Yeah.
if you love it, a blogger he just works if he likes what he do. There is no blogger that do because he needs to or because he makes money, because never happens like that, because you don't wake up a blogger, like you don't wake up with 200,000 followers. You
No.
need to build the information. You need to build something that interests people. um I totally agree with you saying that you're doing because you love. But now that you've seen, can you see yourself as a blogger? Can you see yourself doing this and teaching people how to speak Portuguese? Not even teaching people how to speak Portuguese, but showing people how the experience that you passed is
That's
now.
like the main part is to show people my experience of learning Portuguese, and like I have like thought about recently taking some doing some studies to like teach in English, just because it'll be nice to be able to give back properly in terms of speaking English, because I don't have like an education in teaching, so I don't know how to teach properly. So this is something that I want to explore as well in the future.
Yeah.
But I also want to go to Brazil and back to Brazil and document like that from my perspective, because I love to make videos. I love to show Brazil from my perspective.
Yeah.
And
And it's
I,
really nice as well. I like it. I like it. Again, gente, se vocês estão assistindo e vocês ainda não foram ver os vídeos do Jake, vão lá dar uma olhada nos vídeos da pessoa. Ele ensina português de uma maneira assim, totalmente que não tem nada a ver com o normal que nós normalmente temos um blogueiro ensinando. Ele realmente mostra a perspectiva dele. I'm saying, I don't know if you understand everything I said, but that I need to ask that now, because maybe I'm explaining, you say, oh, Ricardo, I know everything you said. But
no, I don't. I don't.
I'm going, you don't teach me anything here. So
No,
one
please.
thing, one thing I'm asking, which language? Because in my house, bitch, here talking Portuguese. You know,
No.
this is the main language. Like people here, it's quite incredible because, for example, now that you're here with me, I'm fine to speak in English. But if there's three people here that let's me and you and your girlfriend, I don't know why my Portuguese will be the main language. I can't. It's very difficult for me to be talking to you and your girlfriend in English. The Portuguese will come out first. How is in your house? How this is work? You're talking English, Portuguese? How do
English.
you?
English. I don't know enough. I wouldn't get anywhere.
Did she help you with what's her name?
Tamires or Tami.
Tamires, você tá ajudando ele a falar português, Tamires? Vamos lá, né? Vamos botar Brasília, vamos botar esse negócio, botar fogo nesse negócio aí, né? Assim, ó. De olho
Yeah.
aqui em você.
When I like I tried to speak a little bit, but like this is what I want to ask you, like your experience, because I always use like the analogy. When I learned how to drive, I did one lesson with my dad, and then that was it, because we just like argued because we're too comfortable. And of course, like I have a very good relationship, but it's so easy to be frustrated with your partner.
I can.
When
That's
you can't,
why I'm asking you. That's why I'm
just
asking.
one small thing, and it's like I give up.
When I start to I remember when I met him, because literally I met him and I didn't know any. I met him in Lisbon, so I used to live in Portugal. So when I met him and we started to be together, because there was an issue on a process, and I needed to leave my apartment on the time that I met him. You know, there was like a problem. So I needed. I went to live with him after a month that we were together. So he was trying. I remember we had this board with animals on a board. So he was trying to teach me, and it was so frustrating because it's very difficult to take information from someone that is all the time with you. And for me, it was really, we were fighting, and more, I'm a fighter. I get frustrated really easy. So I needed to find a teacher because I couldn't learn home. Because I said it to him, we can't leave it together and you teach me, because One day I'm gonna wake up and you're not. we, need, we can't do two things. We can live together, but you can't be my teacher. So I find that a tutor out of it there. But it was when I came to UK, because even when it's till now, when I'm talking to my, because I talk a lot, as you can see. But there was points here when I arrived, because I don't know if Tamilis as well, when she was learning English, was that. But when I get stressed, now it doesn't happen very much. But I remember in the beginning, when I was getting stressed, my English was gone. I couldn't express myself in English when I'm nervous. It was just in Portuguese. It's like everything is gone. This happened with you as well?
Yeah, well, if I spoke enough, but I've seen this. I've seen this with people, you know, in life, traveling around and speaking to people with other languages. Is that when they're frustrated, there's no time for the second language. It's the mother tongue begins. So I can understand that, but yeah, going back to like practicing, it's like I have to do it with a tutor because it's more.
Did you get a tutor?
Yes, I have still now, still doing the same twice. Well, try to do twice a week. But it's just to have the discipline and the kind of academic structure with it a little bit as well. Because otherwise, I'm just going to keep with learning from Instagram, which is probably not a bad thing. But I want to do like as much as I can to try and speak.
Yeah. Should we try some? So should we try some phrases? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. I got Google ready to não.
Ok, gente, vocês já viram que ele tá preparado, ele trouxe o amigo Google, né? Então eu peço para todas as pessoas brasileiras que estão assistindo esse vídeo, vamos queimar esse inglês, gente. Não venham com nada fácil. Então assim, ele tá com o Google, então ele já tá preparado para ele tá... Então o que a gente vai fazer? Eu quero que todas as pessoas que estão assistindo, Tony, tem o Beach Clinic, todos os brasileiros venham com frases de português para que o Jake agora fale. Vamos ver se chegou alguma aqui. Olha, Jake, chegou uma que todo brasileiro sabe e que em inglês também tem. So there's a phrase that I think you have in English as well. É os 3 pratos de trigo para 3 tigres tristes. Can you see it? Can you see there?
Is someone right?
Yeah, there is who said is Bia Mendes. If you look there, look for Bia Mendes because it's better for you to read.
Where? Just recently?
Yeah, no. In the back. There is Bia Mendes. She sent is 3 pratos de trigo para 3 tigres tristes. Nem eu consigo falar.
You said 3?
3 pratos.
I don't see. It's
Bia Mendes. Vamos tentar outra. Vamos tentar lá embaixo. Nossa, tem muita gente. Gente, mandem. Olha lá. The Brazilians don't say. I need some phrases for Jake to try.
Try again. Say again. It broke connection with bad.
There is someone that said. There is a Brazilian guy that said, "I'm follow him." And he has a phrase for you, Jake.
Yeah, I know.
It's Robert. It's Robert Oliver. And he came strong on you, hein? O pelo do peito do pé do Pedro é preto. Trava a língua. Será que ele consegue?
Something about the foot.
Can you say it?
What does that mean?
Robert, I like you. That was a good one, huh?
Pedro é preto.
O pelo no peito do pé do Pedro é preto. Do you know what it means? And do you know? It's not even do you know what it means. Can you read it? Can you say it?
I can say, but I can't form a sentence from it. I just understand the foot and Pedro.
So let's start to kill one dragon each time.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can you read it? Read first, and then we're going to go with you to explain what is it.
This is like a lesson. I like it. So, o pelo no peito do pé, which is what?
No, there is more. There is more. You need to read the rest.
The whole thing. O pelo no peito do pé do Pedro é preto. Is it like a tongue twister?
So it's the hair of the chest of the feet.
No.
So yeah. So the hair on the chest of the feet On the chest of the feet, I think it's this one here.
On the bottom, on the bottom.
I think so. I don't. It is, no? O is in the top, I think. Of
Maybe.
Pedro is black.
What does that mean?
So he's saying the hair on it. Let's say that the chest of the feet is this part. So he's saying the hair on the chest of the feet of Pedro is black.
And this is an expression.
I never heard it.
But
that is the thing. That is the thing with Brazil, because you went to Brasilia.
Yeah.
Robert, where are you from? Because this is depend where he's from. Because each part of Brazil, that's why I asked the people to send it
in English.
Okay, there is another one here. From RBS Bell. Aranha arranha a rata.
Yeah, so this is like a what we call tongue twister, right?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I've got an idea for. I was gonna make a video about this soon, so let's get some practice, eh?
So, I'm gonna speak in Português now. Gente, não vamos ficar mandando as coisas com o Pedro do pé ou raça do rato. Mandam frases que nós normalmente falamos, sim? Para facilitar também a vida do menino, né? Porque não adianta nada vocês ficarem mandando. Eu não consigo falar isso. Então, vamos mandar frases que realmente os brasileiros no dia a dia falam. Eu quero ver se ele consegue não só falar, mas também entender. Isso que vocês estão mandando aí, nem eu consigo falar, né, gente? Vamos tentar outra aqui. Let's try another one, Jay.
Yeah. Let's do the spider. Oh, it's a spider, this one.
Let's see. Let's see if I arrived on another one. Olha lá, Tony, he asked, can you, Jake, say these words? Paralelepípedo. Have you heard that before?
No. So.
Paralelepípedo. This is a very common word.
Oh, okay. Paralelepípedo.
Have you heard that before?
No.
And the other word, Tony, I can't say this word. I'm not even gonna try. Inconstitucionalissimamente. That is really difficult.
That last part is horrible.
A Patrícia Gomes sended Pindamonhangaba. It's a city, no, Patrícia? I'm quite sure it's a city. If it's not a city, it's something look like a city. Pindamonhangaba. I think it's the name of a city, if I'm not wrong. Can you do that? Can you say
Which
that?
one?
The one that Patricia Gomes sent it.
What? 1 second.
Pindamonhangaba.
Interesting comment.
I love it. I'm enjoying this live so much.
Okay,
This is so good when it's not with us. Because I remember when I was like that. I'm enjoying so much, Jake. You don't know how much I like it.
Pindamonhangaba.
That's fantastic. That is really good. Yeah. Let's try more. Let's say. Vamos, gente, vamos começar a mandar mensagem. Gente, eu tô adorando essa live. Pelo amor de Deus, mandem mensagem que eu quero ver o Jake falando. Hein? Ele tá, assim, curiosíssimo para falar português. E você que tá aí do outro lado pode ajudar. Vamos lá.
Paranapiacaba. Assim.
Aonde? Paralelepípedo, já mandaram. A Patrícia tá falando, coitado, tá? Com medo de falar algo embaraçoso. Vamos ver aqui. Paralelepípedo, que foi aquelas que falaram. Vamos ver se tem mais aqui. Cabeleireira Leila. Gente, cadê as palavras? Vocês estão mandando palavras. Eu quero que vocês mandem frases para ver. Porque se vocês... E aquilo. Vocês têm que ir lá... Bicho brasileiro é uma raça que não tem jeito, né? Eu não vou falar isso.
The problem is you need to fact check these because people can start sending some bad things, you know.
No. I'm reading. A rima, olha lá, there's another one. A rima do rei de
Yeah.
Roma.
A rima do rei de Roma.
I love it. And it's incredible. It's incredible because you sound like my husband when he started to learn Portuguese as well.
Yeah. But it's fun, no? It's I'm learning. I'm not gonna get everything right. So
And it's the kind of thing, Jake. One of the things that is really nice. Olha lá, there's another one that's saying, com quantos paus se faz... Ah, yeah, this one is really nice. Com quantos paus se faz uma canoa? Have you heard that before?
no. What does it mean?
Really, how do I gonna explain?
Com
It's a really...
quantos paus?
Com quantos paus
faz
faz...
uma
Eu vou
canoa?
mostrar com quantos paus se faz uma canoa. I think it's when you wanna explain, for example, you were in a fight, a discussion, and you wanna show them, like, I'm gonna show how I am when I'm discussing this with it, how right I am. So Brazilians say, I'm gonna show how com quantos paus eu faço essa canoa. Para mostrar, eu vou mostrar que eu estou certo. I'm gonna show how I'm right. So they used to say they a lot of stuff. Now it's coming a lot.
Is that the one you said earlier? Três pratos de trigo para três tigres tristes.
I adoro. There is one of Tony. Tony said my ex was English, and he went to the padaria. Do you know padaria, where you buy bread? Do you know the word padaria? Bakery. Jake, can you hear me? It's stopped. Olha lá, vamos esperar o Jake voltar. Gente, agora vocês estão mandando. Então, para quem está aí assistindo, deixa eu só explicar o que está acontecendo. Nós estamos falando com o Jake Dix. Ele tem um site não só no YouTube, como também no Instagram. Ó, ele caiu agora. Vamos voltar. Jake. Ó lá. Ele tem um site não só no Instagram, como também no YouTube. E o site dele é apresentando como se aprender português pelo lado inglês. Então é muito engraçado porque todas as pessoas que normalmente falam, né? A gente muitas vezes, pelo lado brasileiro, a gente reclama tanto do inglês, mas a gente não sabe o quão dificulto muitas vezes é você aprender a língua inglesa, a língua brasileira. Então o Jake é um inglês que está fazendo um sucesso maravilhoso com o trabalho que ele está fazendo. Os vídeos dele são super engraçados. O trabalho que ele faz em relação dos vídeos são super engraçados. E hoje a gente está aqui falando com ele um pouquinho. E agora a gente soltou algumas palavras. Vamos ver se ele volta aí agora, porque deu uma fechada agora na internet. Mas é para vocês verem, gente, que aprender um idioma é super difícil. Indiferente de qual seja o idioma. Se você está aprendendo inglês, se você está aprendendo português, sempre... Olha lá. Vamos ver se ele volta. Olha lá, voltou. Indiferente de qual idioma, é sempre difícil aprender o idioma. E é super legal. Jake voltou, Jake.
I'm back.
And I was saying now that is really nice. And again, I love your videos. I was just saying it's not just because you're teaching something really cool. You're teaching a very cool way to learn Portuguese. I think because normally I see Brazilians complaining, and believe me, working the way I work, I know a lot of Brazilians that live here and don't speak English.
They don't.
So no, there's a lot of it. There's a part of Brazilians that don't.
Yeah.
So it's nice to meet someone that is in the other side, because sometimes we think English is super difficult, but English is sometimes we think English is very difficult, but sometimes we don't understand how difficult is Portuguese as well.
It's so difficult.
Did you get frustrated in a point where you decided, I'm not gonna do this anymore? I love my girlfriend, but
Go by.
No, I'm determined. The thing is, like, I understand that it's such a long process anyway, so I'm not gonna give up. Like, I want to speak, and like, I never thought that I would actually get this far speaking another language. So I come this far, so I'm not gonna give up. But I get frustrated sometimes. Like, you know, I want to try and speak Portuguese, and I think like you get like you get quite nervous, like when you in a real situation. There's like a cafe near me in Camden. Well, there's loads of like there's restaurants here where I live in London, Brazilian restaurants. So I always think like I could go there and speak Portuguese. And then when it comes to the moment, I'm like, no, maybe not. Maybe not. They speak English, so I could just speak English. Is easier. I don't have like the real pressure, but I think I need to speak more. Eu preciso falar mais.
But you speak really good. Yeah, yeah. I
For
think.
what I can speak, the limited words.
But I think I don't know. When I arrived here, I didn't know any. I can tell you stories of me. Now. I remember once there was a party. I think we were in Germany, and there was this party of my friend's husband. There was a group of people, and there was people from Germany, France, Italians. There was like 8 people around, and I didn't know any English. The only thing I know how to say is I speak just a little bit of English. That's what I should say.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the guys asking me, "Oh, Ricardo, so you here? So they speak English?" And the same day in the morning, they were teaching me the difference of beat and beat, shit and shit. I was literally learning that. And so when they asked me, "Do you speak English?" I said, "Oh, I know this." So I speak just a little shit of English, and everyone started to laugh. And then I looked to my partner. I said, "Did I say something wrong?" I said, No. You literally said exactly how you should be."
That's me.
So I said, totally. No, it was weird. But I think learning a language is always frustrated. And it was nice to bring you here because Portuguese is really difficult. It's not an easy language to learn. There's so many prepositions and articles, and Brazilians to make more difficult, they creative people. So they invented words that never been before in any country. So they very creative people. So it's really nice and refreshed to see someone doing what you do. So I congratulate you because I'm in the media all the time. So I think it's really cool. And you always can count if you wanna help. I'm the worst one to ask. By the way, if you wanna learn bad Portuguese, I'm your guy. do,
Yeah.
do you
I'll say
need help?
when I come to Bristol, we can meet and try and just speak in Portuguese.
Definitely. No. And I said that to you before. Anytime that you come here, we maybe can do some collaboration and maybe do some videos. I'm always up for that. Let me see if there is anything more before we end. There's so many now. Do you see Brazilians are very, very odd people because you ask him the whole life, you ask them to send messages, and then in the end, they send it like a book. It's a Bible. You see, they're very, very odd people. They saying that you're really cute, that you sounds really nice. They like you a lot. Do you see? I always bring cool people to this profile. You don't believe me. I always say no one believes me. I don't know. People don't take me for serious. People. There's someone saying learning is a new language. It's always a process. Don't be frustrated or upset. Easy to say, difficult to put on paper.
Yeah, but I mean, it's nice to hear that encouragement from someone that's bilingual because they've done it. So like any encouragement is motivation, and that's like the reason why I'm still going and with such motivation is because
definitely
like, I received so much encouragement through YouTube and Instagram. I received like a lot of nice messages, which is great. You know, it's positive. It's all positive, and that's what's going to keep me going. And yeah, I have no complaints with Brazilians. No, I have to thank you guys.
No,
let's
let's first say Brazilians are super awesome.
It's true. It's true.
Are we annoying people? 100%. You know, we talk a lot, like birds. You know, that's why in Brazil there's so many birds, because we practice with them. So we are very talkative people, but we are very lovely people. We're very passionate. You know, we're very positive people. We drink,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I can
no
relate.
no country drinks like Brazilian. Let's see before we end. There is someone here that probably follows you as well. Can he try
Mano, oh,
mano? Do you know
oh.
what I mean, mano? E aí,
Yeah, I
mano?
heard this expression a lot of times, but I don't know which region it's from. I know Oshi is like
Oxi.
northeast Brazil. No?
Ah, Oxi. Where is this
Oshi.
from? Oxi. I
Oshi.
think it's from
Like,
Bahia. Oxi.
yeah, I heard this before. I heard this before.
Mano, I think it's
Real?
national.
National. The whole
I
country.
think so.
And the last one, I don't know how to say this. Barbare.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Barbaridade.
Barbaridade. Ai, como que eu vou explicar barbaridade, gente? Barbaridade. Now I'm forgetting Portuguese trying to explain to you.
Because you spoke
How
so much.
awful. How awful. Que barbaridade. How can I explain that to Jake, gente?
Mano is from São Paulo.
Mano is from São Paulo. Deus ajuda quem cedo madruga.
Oh, but back again.
Can you say that? This one is really good, Robert.
It's Deus ajuda quem cedo madruga. So
It's like
oh.
you need to. There is something that say the worms. If you wake up early, you eat the worms. There's something like that in English, no?
Yeah, I don't know.
When you wake up early, people that wake up early get the worms or something like that, I think.
Yeah,
That
Nemke
means
Abakatusa. I did this one in the video, but
which
terribly.
one?
Nemke Abakatusa. But I don't remember what it means. I forgot. Forgot already.
I love it.
Yeah, isn't
Your,
it? Oh, man,
your
I can
accent is just priceless. It's really good. Deus ajuda quem cedo madruga is you need people that wake up early can get more possibilities.
like the
Right.
early bird catches the
Early
worm.
bird can get the worm. That is the one I'm trying to say since the first
That's it.
minute of the video. Calma, Gobesu. Que barbaridade. I think I saw a video that you said that.
Which one?
Que barbaridade. No?
I don't remember this. It doesn't sound familiar. What's this? Egua?
Égua? Cadê?
Querido? I don't know this is an expression.
Now the Brazilians, they throwing phrases on you now.
Yeah.
É de cair o cu da bunda. I don't know this one. É de cair o cu da bunda. É pra acabar com o piqui de
No,
Goiás.
I don't know this.
Não?
I have to make another video.
Nem a pau se você conhece. Nem a pau.
What is this one?
Nem a pau é como if you say to someone, can you jump the bridge? And you say, oh, nem a pau. Like, I never.
Never. Okay.
No. There's so many. Jake, we can stay here because now we literally sort of fire on that. They're gonna just boom, 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 boom. One thing I wanna ask you, and this is an invitation. It's always nice. It's gonna be always nice to have you here. Maybe to show them as well your progress. So I invited you to come back, maybe in a month or something, to show,
Yeah, sure.
and more. First, because you're really nice. Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
really friendly. It's always to have. I always bring people here to make sure it's not just between me and you. It's other people that are watching. So I think we do a group, and more we're gonna see your progress as well. So maybe in a minute you're gonna be speaking Portuguese, and we're gonna play truco here, and play some cards, and have some caipirinha. You know, entendeu a parte? Did you try the caipirinha?
Yeah, I learned how to make as well because I love
Really?
caipirinha. So yeah, I used to make like a bad one, and then in quarantine I was like, let me buy everything that I need. I brought the cocktail shaker, and I was like making caipirinhas every Friday for Sexto.
So, for the people that live in London, Jake is inviting everyone to a party with caipirinhas on his
Yeah.
house. I'm gonna put the
Just to-
postcode. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put the postcode now, so you can just after the live, just
Yeah,
go for it.
once the quarantine's finished, I don't want to upset my neighbors.
Jake, we're gonna finish now. There's so many words, like there's so many words they send I now. But
Next time you could do the whole live just this.
yeah, let's make a
Advertise that.
deal. Let's
Send
make a
Jake's
deal. Let's make a deal. Let's take like a month or so to give you some time to learn more Portuguese, and you're gonna look for the. You're speaking really well. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that you came from January because it was January, no? March? Yeah, around there.
Well, I arrived in Brazil in February with just the word bom dia.
I started to speak English after a year living here.
Yeah, really.
So you are, I'm not gonna say you are the first one because my friend's husband, he's French, and he started to learn English because he got annoyed with us to speak in Portuguese close to him. He had like this. He always thought we were talking about him. There was sometimes I didn't know he was there, but he always had this idea that it was all about him. And because he was so annoyed, he learned Portuguese in 3 months, and that was incredible. He speaks very good Portuguese
He was
now.
bilingual already.
Literally, he speaks 4 or 5 languages or something.
He's a language freak.
Yeah, but he learned Portuguese because he had this perception that the Brazilians were talking about him, and then there was sometimes that we didn't know he was there, but he got really frustrated, and frustration make you learn a language as well because he speaks really good Portuguese. So it would be nice in a month to know how Jake it is. What do you think, people? Should we give him like a month and a half, and then I will contact him again?
November, just before Christmas. Let's do just before Christmas.
Next time, maybe you can come here and show to the people how you make your caipirinha, because I want to see an English guy live to make a caipirinha. Do you really think he can make a caipirinha? I wanna see it. So, I will believe you because I'm a nice person, but I wanna watch you. The process.
Now you can watch me. Yeah, we'll do that.
Make the caipirinha. Yeah, Jake, do you wanna say something to the guys, to the people that's been watching there? Because I think they very excited about you being here. So I will leave you now just to leave a message to the people.
Yeah, just come back for the next one and send me more expressions in the next live. Keep watching the videos as well. If you have any suggestions for videos, any ideas for videos, then send them because I'm open to ideas and it's always good to hear suggestions. So yeah, send them through.
I will advise everyone that follow me that's been watching now, because now everyone is coming. So I really, really advise everyone to go to his Instagram and leave phrases there for him, because let's literally follow him and send all the messages that you can with phrases, and he needs to learn and make a video for us. That's what I'm asking you to do. So let's just jump and throw messages for him to get all this information and make a video for Pérolas do Ricardo. Yeah, this is the idea. And he's gonna put it there, Pérolas do Ricardo. This is all the information that you made me make a video. This is me and you, people. This is me and you.
I'm gonna log off Instagram now.
And then off. Where is Jake? Is gone.
Yeah, offline.
Jake, thank you very much. And I mean it. Really, thank you very much for being here.
I enjoyed it. Great.
I think, like I said it to you, I hope we can see each other in a month or so. So, like you said, the people now, it's being super crazy. They loved it. I think there was a lot of people already sending me messages today asking me, but are you going to speak in Portuguese or English? How this is going to work? So I think it's really nice as well to mix it up the languages, because as you need to learn Portuguese, these people need to learn English as well. So I think it's we share interest in the middle of
practice.
the life.
They can listen, no? They can practice their listening skills. with my accent.
Definitely. Thank you very much again for being here with us. I hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed
Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm ready for the next one whenever you want to do it. So.
Fantastic. I like that. I love it. So thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Take
And
care of
you.
yourself.
Take.
Send a kiss to your girlfriend for me.
I will.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I hope the next time we all can speak Portuguese together.
Of course.
Fantastic. Thank you,
See you
Jake.
later.
Have a good weekend,
Bye.
all right? Bye-bye. Let's go. Gente, olha que coisa mais linda que ele é. Olha que simpático. Very, very friendly. Very, very cool. And I think that's what the people that we bring here all the time. Vamos falar português, né? Porque ele tem que aprender português, né, gente? Ele tem que começar a falar português. Já tá com namorada brasileira mesmo. Tem que aprender português mesmo. Mas olha que simpático. Isso é para você que tá assistindo aí, para ver que se o inglês está aprendendo português, você também tem que aprender inglês, né, pessoa? Então vamos começar a mexer. Essa quarentena é perfeita para você que não fala inglês começar a aprender inglês. E tá um exemplo aí, ó, porque a português é uma língua muito difícil, mas o inglês está tirando de letra e a gente não pode deixar isso barato, né? Então daqui uns meses a gente vai começar a chamar ele de novo e vamos ver como que o processo de aprendizado dele tá indo. Eu quero agradecer a todo mundo e claro que eu tenho algumas mensagens, né? Porque eu sou dessas. Então vamos abrir a agenda. Amanhã nós vamos estar falando com o Riso. Eu sou convidada de um programa lá no Brasil, às 10 horas da noite aqui. Nós vamos estar falando com ele um pouquinho sobre o meu trabalho e eu espero contar com vocês. No sábado nós estamos com Bárbara Brazilian Clothes. Nós vamos estar falando com ela um pouquinho sobre a vida, o trabalho e as esperanças e as energias que ela pode passar para você. Eu dei uma rotada terrível agora. E nós, semana que vem, gente, se eu contar para vocês as lives que a gente tem, você cai, viado. Você não tá entendendo. Nós temos aqui Denise Delvecchio, nós temos Sula Miranda, nós vamos ter, que mais? Nós tivemos aqui, ó, se você não assistiu, vai assistir a live que eu fiz com o Batoré. Nós temos Mariana Felêncio, Felício, gente, ela vai me matar. E ela também é uma ex-BBB. Nós temos várias coisas. E só lembrando também que a revista Brasil na Mão está saindo, que é a revista onde eu vou estar junto com você a partir de agora. E a minha amiga Kelly, que está aí, ó. Minha amiga Kelly, eu e a Kelly, nós temos um projeto novo que nós estamos trazendo para o Instagram. E que com certeza, né, Kelly? Esse povo vai adorar, não vai não? Vamos falar para essa galera. Essa galera vai adorar o trabalho que nós estamos trazendo. Outra coisa que eu quero falar para vocês, tanto eu como a Kelly, como também a Jéssica, nós somos sócios e trabalhamos junto com o Instagram para ajudar pessoas como você que está aí do outro lado a elevar o trabalho que você faz. Então, se você quiser participar, se você é um empresário, se você é um empreendedor e está querendo trabalhar com o Instagram, entender um pouquinho mais do algoritmo, entre em contato comigo. A Kelly está aí, ó. Cadê a Kelly? A Kelly está aí também. E se vocês quiserem participar, entrem em contato com a gente para saber como que vocês podem participar. Tem já uma pergunta, vocês estão atacados. Olha a mulherada, gente. Mandaram um monte, paralelepipas. Adoro. Vamos ver se tem mais pergunta. Olha, um monte de pergunta que chegou. Gente, que lindo e que querido que ele é. Vocês viram que vocês mandaram um monte. Eu não vi o mamão com açúcar, gente. Eu peço desculpa, tá? Vamos ver aqui, tem um monte de gente. Kelly tá desesperada. Ai, Jesus, vocês são um arraso. Gente, eu quero agradecer o carinho. Quero novamente, Jake, se você ainda está assistindo, muito obrigado por ter estado aqui junto com a gente. Super gostoso, né? Uma live diferente da que a gente faz normalmente. E é sempre bom ter uma pessoa que está se divertindo também aqui junto com a gente. Então, é um prazer ter tido você aqui junto. E vamos marcar outra, né, Jake? Vamos marcar outra, porque daqui a pouco a gente vai estar junto. Vamos ver. A Kelly só pensa no Jake, vai ser difícil esquecer. Olha, as mães da Inglaterra, todas desorientadas, essa mulherada. Ela não consegue pensar em mais nada além do Jake. Gente, joga água fria nessa mulherada, gente. Meu Deus do céu, eu preciso de um leque. Você precisa de água quente jogada, você precisa desgrudar, gente. Ricardo, eu não vou ler isso, gente. Vocês são tudo sem vergonha. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Meu holandês tá me ensinando. Ah, tá. Eu ia falar, gente, mas ele é inglês. Pra que ela tá falando? Vão ser. Vão ser de onde? Eu tô aqui sentado. Ai, Jesus. Ai, gente, vocês não podem me dar. Gente, me dá dinheiro, não me dá confiança, pelo amor de Deus. Eu quero agradecer. Olha lá, já disse que ela tem. Já disse a elas que ele tem. Gente, ela tem namorada, é verdade. É de Brasília, menina. A gente nem conheceu ela ainda. Vocês parem de ficar falando assim do Jake. Ele é um querido, ele é lindo, mas gata, é aquele negócio, ele tá aprendendo, ele já tá aprendendo português, que a namorada rápida já tá ensinando, ó, já levou para Brasília, tá ótimo. Eu quero agradecer, olha lá, ó, menina quase casado, já com a brasileira dele, esqueçam, essa já é. Jake do céu, tem uma discussão aqui, que eu não sei, não, eu vou colocar aqui. Eu quero agradecer todos vocês por sempre estarem participando das minhas lives. Vocês estão gostando dos meus convidados, gente? Como eu disse a vocês, a gente sempre está trazendo uma galera super legal aqui. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando. Eu espero que vocês participem como vocês estão participando. Eu espero que vocês venham lá comentar nos meus posts, viadada. Vai lá comentar nos meus posts, hein? Não fica passando o dedo no meu post. Se vocês não comentarem, eu vou perseguir vocês. Tá bom? Ó, um beijo no coração de vocês. Muito obrigado pelo carinho. Jake, thank you very much if you're still watching. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you very soon. Alright? O que mais que eu vou dizer para vocês? Sem vocês, esse perfil não seria o mesmo, porque tá eu falando aqui com o meu quadro, né? Porque eu de vez em quando converso com ele. Tá bom? Um beijo no coração de vocês. Fiquem com Deus e a gente se fala no próximo vídeo, que se Deus quiser, não é amanhã. Deixa eu ver. Deixa eu olhar aqui, gente. Ah, é amanhã. Amanhã, às 10 horas da noite, eu encontro vocês aqui. Não percam, a gente vai estar falando com o Riso. Beijo no coração de vocês. Até amanhã.